Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play here on the Viewer Plus server. Now, we are the Transport King, and we've already done a few little things. We've been getting some elytras so that people can fly around and supplying them with rockets and things. We've done a network in the Nether, a rail network, and a few other things. We're going to be doing some boat racing sometime soon, and I'm looking forward to working with some horses to get the fastest and bestest horse we can. But we're not doing any of those things today. Today we're going to be building a high-speed rail network. And I say a rail network. I use the word rail in a very loose term because we're not going to be using rails per se. We're going to be using ice. So we're going to be making some ice boat tunnels in the Nether. Now, looking at the world map over here, this is the world map we've got so far, you can see all the areas around spawn in the middle. And we've got some things that are down here and all that sort of stuff. And roughly in that sort of area, that's where the witch hut is. And it's about 3.5 kilometers away. So I thought, okay, let's round that up and we'll say this has got a radius of roughly 4 kilometers. If we want to travel to the next zone, if you're going 4 kilometers to leave this zone, and then 4 kilometers into the center of the next zone, that's roughly 8 kilometers. And if we go into the Nether, through a portal, the Nether is 8 times smaller. So, going roughly 8 kilometers in the overworld is roughly 1 kilometer in the Nether. We're going to do 1 kilometer of ice tunnels. Ooh, there we go. So we're going to need a lot of equipment. So let's get that sorted. Let's get the stuff we need first. So we've got a load of shulkers here, and we're going to need a load of shulkers to transport all the materials. Now, to do one of the kilometer tunnels, we're going to need about 8 stacks of ice, so that we can do the actual bits that we're going to slide on. We're going to need the same amount in pressure plates, and we're going to either use gold or iron for those, I think, because they look better. I think gold might be good. We're going to need we're going to need the floor. The floor is going to be 2,500 slabs. Ugh. Right, okay, let's get everything together. Now, luckily, when it comes to slabs, we have a lot of material that we dug out from what is going to be our slime farm. Now, not all of it was dug, some of it was blasted with TNT, but there is quite a lot of it. One more. There we go. So, we've been just nicking all the resources, because this is just surplus rubbish. Now, to do roughly 500 slabs is 8 stacks. So let's get a shulker down. So that is like roughly 500 to there. And then that's going to be 1,000. So we're going to need about a lot of slabs. Now, I don't know what slabs to use. Either cobblestone and stone are an option, but also deep slate's an option, or I think cobbled deep slate. I think cobbled deep slate would look nice because I'm planning it for it to be glass with obviously the gold, well, either gold or iron bits, and I think having a light glass tunnel with a dark floor would be really nice. So let's actually go with some cobbled deep slate, and of course we need to turn it into slabs. So I will see you in a while. Okay, that didn't take very long. We have about 1,500 slabs in that one, and about 1,000 in there. That's the 2,000 we need. I'm going to throw in these extras as well. Because a few slabs extra is never going to be a problem, is it? So we'll just throw in a few extra stacks here, and we will put back what we don't need. There we go. And there we go. We've got 2 shulkers with all the slabs. Next up, I think we should grab the ice. Now, luckily for us, we have some decent ice fields out over to the west. You can see we've got polar bears living here and all sorts. That's the good news. The bad news is that we're going to need about 500 blocks of this stuff. So it's going to take us a while to farm that amount of ice. So we need to choose one of these kind of icebergy things to remove, and that's kind of connected to the land. So let's go over here and take out this one. It's going to take a little while, so I think it's about time for a time lapse. And nearly 5,000 blocks later, we have our ice. I say 5,000 because I made it into blue ice. I got the pact, and I crafted it into the blue. Now, blue will make us go faster. Not by much, but I thought, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly. So there we go, folks. We now have our ice for our project. So, slabs, ice. Next, it's glass. And for glass, you need sand. And welcome to our sand duplicator / sand farm. Now, sand is pretty much the only resource in Minecraft that you use a lot of, but you can't farm legitimately. So we have an exception on this server for being able to duplicate sand. And, well, this is our sand machine. You may have seen it before. We just turn it on, and it does that. It's quite noisy, so I'll just stop it a second. And what happens is the sand gets moved backwards and forwards around. It gets shot towards the portal, and the sand lands both in the portal and on this slime block at the same time. And when that happens, the sand lands as an entity, as a block, and then the entity goes through the portal. So we leave this running for a little while, and then we go into the end and pick up all the blocks. The only problem is you can't leave it running for too long, otherwise you end up with thousands and thousands of entity in the end, and, well, you just crash the server. So, I'll see you in a little while. Okay, so this has been going now for about 20 minutes, so let's stop it. Damn. If you stop it at the wrong time, the sand falls down. You have to pop the sand back on. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. Right, now, whenever you go through the portal, you're always facing one way, and I know the sand farm shoots the sand off to the left. So I've got my shulker boxes ready. Let's go, and I'm going to turn F3 on so I can look at the number of entities. Let's go and have a look. So it's saying number of entities. It's It's 1,700 entities there were just there. So you saw that was significant lag to be able to get to that. So let's just fill up a shulker or two. But of course, I keep saying glass, not sand, don't I? So we're going to have to get this sand and we're going to have to glass it up. So I'm going to chuck it in my mini smelting system here. There we go. And we should have enough room to put it all in. It's a double chest up there, so there we go. That should filter through the system. And we're actually fueling it with blaze rods now, which is absolutely fantastic source of fuel. And that will all come out there. In fact, I suppose what we could do this. We could put the shulkers under here to collect it. There we go. Temporary genius. Put them back there. So our shulkers, which we can't open because the hoppers are filtering into them, will be picking up the glass now. And I think that's going to be enough fuel. I'm pretty sure blaze rods are a good fuel source. So let's let them smelt down. And that will be the glass. And then we need a light source. So if we go into my lighty chest, you can see that we've got quite a lot of glowstone and lanterns and all of that sort of stuff. But we've got loads and loads of end rods, and that's because, of course, end rods are made with blaze rods. We've got a blaze farm, so I've got plenty of them. I think I'm going to use end rods in the design. So let's go and take a load of them with us. I don't know exactly how much. Maybe, well, probably not that much. Let's get like a row. We'll take a row with us. Exactly a row. It's just over 500 end rods. And then we're going to need some pressure plates. So I think I might need some more iron. So let's go over to the iron farm and grab some of that. It's thunder and lightning outside. And I also need to reset my spawn over here too. Okay. So now I've reset my spawn and the thunderstorm's gone. I can nip out here to the iron farm, which hopefully has a good deal of iron. There's not a lot of iron. This iron farm needs improving. Let's grab a load of that. We're going to make iron pressure plates. I don't know. Yeah, we'll make iron ones. So we're going to use heavy weighted pressure plates there. And we are going to need 500 of these. So it's a good job I came over to the iron farm. There we go. So how many is that now? Let's get that here, put that there, put that there. We need, I think, about 8 stacks, so just a little bit more. Pop, blop, that should do the job. Brilliant. Back into the workshop. And pop them into the chest as well. Now, I can't really foresee me needing any other materials, but we know what my builds are like. I always decide, oh, I need this much of that, that much of this, and then I always end up needing more or forgetting something. But I think we've got everything we need. We've got the slabs, we've got the ice, we've got the lights and the pressure plates, and the glass is on its way. So, once the glass is done, I guess we're going to actually start building. Wow, that glass took forever. Like, this is the next day now. I definitely need a better smelting system, but we're here in the Nether Hub. It's not some grand, massive structure of the thing, our Nether Hub. It's a small, functional place that allows you to do what you need to. There's still a few things lying around and stuff. We need to sort that out, and the floor, well, it's getting there, it's getting there. But up here is where we're going to have the new speedy stuff, and it's a bit dark, so let's just throw a couple of torches around just to make the place a little lighter. Now, we're going to go off in one random direction, and for some reason, in my mind, I've already picked going east. I have no idea why. So, if we have a look here at this slab, so that way's west, north, east. So we're going to be going this way. Now, I need to get this floor to line up. We need to then make this room the same size. So it's 3 in from the edge of the stairs by the looks of it. Yep, okay. Now, I haven't got massive amounts of durability on my pick, but I'm hoping I won't really need too much. I don't know how much I'm going to have to build out, and I don't know how much I'm going to have to I don't know how much I'm going to have to dig as a tunnel, and I don't know how much I'm going to have to actually bridge out. Now, how high are we? These ones are 5 high, that one, that room down there. Well, we'll make this room 5 high as well. That's 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. So if I just do this... And the good news about netherrack, it doesn't take long to cut it out. There we go. Now, that one of the things that I'm a little bit worried about is bridging over things and losing all my good equipment, because I haven't got a backup set. Got no decent backup equipment or anything like that. I've just got the tools and things that I've got with me now. So I think I'm going to be keeping this potion of fire resistance on my hotbar and holding it pretty tight as we go and dig the tunnel. Now, speaking of digging the tunnel, I think we're about ready to get started. Now, obviously I haven't done the rest of the room yet, but that's a job for another day. And I'm going to do it so it lines up with this tunnel as well. So if I dig a hole here, yeah, we can see that well, that looks like it's right in the middle of the tunnel. It is. So we're going to have the first high-speed tunnel here. These tunnels are a 3x3, like that. There we go. That's where it's going to be. Right, I suppose I better do this as a time lapse, because this could take a while. I'm about halfway, and I just found one of these. I just found a piece of ancient debris, and it's at level 76. No, 79. It's at level 79. And I'm thinking to myself, I thought these spawned lower down than that. Looks like it's just a block of 1. So I think they can form in small groups as well. But let's see, we've got our fortune pick on at the moment, so I suppose it doesn't really matter which one. But here we go. There it is. First ancient debris of the server. There we are, hidden in the depths advancement. Cool. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm only about halfway, so I better carry on. Well, here we are, folks. We've got a tunnel, and it's 1,000 blocks long. It's a kilometre tunnel in the nether. But, oh, hello. I'm trying to do a video here. Go away. Thank you very much. We've got a kilometre in the nether, which means 8. Oh, my goodness. 8 kilometres in the overworld, and we're going to be putting in a new hub and a new portal. So this is going to be the, I think it's the west hub? Which way around are we looking here? So that's north. Oh, it's the east hub. This is the east hub. You can see that this hub actually intersects with a with a rather large crimson jobby biome, which we obviously will need to connect up nicely. There we go. That's better. That'll do for now. But I'm more interested. I mean, obviously, I've only dug the tunnel. We haven't got the floor and the ice and the glass and stuff. That time lapse is coming next. But I want to see what's on the other side. I want to know. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then I can't get in there. How high do we make these? I think we make them this high. Yeah, let's make them this high. Yes. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Here we go then. Oop. Lovely. Okay, as you can see, I've got plenty of rubbish in my inventory, and I've even filled up a few shulker boxes back at the beginning. But I guess it's time to do some exploration. I have no idea what time of day it is in the overworld, but let's go have a look. 8 kilometers away from spawn we have? We have... Oh! I was not expecting that. We completed a challenge. Subspace bubble. Use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Okay, so we just travelled 8 kilometers apparently. Wow. Okay, so let's get some torches in. We are in the corner on a ledge of what appears to be a pretty huge cave system. So presumably it's ocean above us. I do want to see that, but my picks are both very low on durability. So let's just explore a little lower, see if we can... Oh my goodness, we have to be careful here. Okay, so there's a water aquifer and a lava aquifer. I can see diamonds. I am pretty sure I can see diamonds. How low are we? Let's have a look. Oh, we're under 0. This portal generated with its blocks at -4. Wow, that is a low portal. Okay. Fire resistance potion. Make sure we're fully fueled up on food. And let's check. Durability's good. Let's have a quick explore. Yep, that is definitely diamonds, but I don't know what's here. It's almost impossible to see. Oh my goodness. To see down here. It's a huge, huge space. There's obviously a lot of mobs in the area. We should really take care of some of these. This is lovely. Maybe this particular hub could just be a large underground area. We never go up to the surface. Now let's see, which one have I got? That's my silk touch, so I want to swap these over to grab these diamonds. Oh, there they are, look. God, look, it goes down further there as well. Water dripping from above. Right, let's see if we've got a little prize here. Is it just going to be 1 diamond? It is just 1 diamond ore, so let's just grab that. Oh, I didn't grab it because I'm too full of stuff. Or did I drop a diamond? Or was I just unlucky? Okay. Right. That's a nice little bit of exploration. I think what we'll do, because it's so dark down here, is absolutely brilliant though, is that we will make our way back to the portal. I want to get a rocket with just the right amount of power, not too much. I might actually just land here and pillar up or something, because I don't want to smash my face into that wall, or try and just do an... Yeah, okay, there we go. Right, back into the nether. Let's repair the tools and actually build the tunnel. So here it is, the kilometre-long iceboat tunnel. I like the decorations. I'm not 100% sure if it's my favourite way of doing it with the end rods and the chain, but it creates a nice bar across the top, and it kind of looks like the chain is kind of holding up the sides or something, I don't know. And I used bone blocks around the edge. I did run out of bone blocks, but we got a bone farm as part of the mod farm, so it was easy to go and get more of that. So let's have a look at the length of the tunnel. So we've got tunnel down here, and we've got some bridge segments here. And you notice on these bridge segments, not all of them have got glass on the top. I did run out of glass, but in my defence, I didn't know how much of this tunnel was going to be tunnel and how much of it was going to be bridges. You see this bit's covered up. It also transpires that as you're travelling at 260 kilometres an hour, that gas can't hit you. They don't even have time to notice you properly. You zip down that tunnel. You see, look, I've even got to the end before I finished telling you what I was going to tell you. And then I just decorated the outside with some bone blocks and some blue eyes. I think we'll do something similar like this. Might be nice to have a decoration type that matches the type of pressure plate that we use. So we could use golden pressure plates in the other direction and some sort of golden band around the outside. But now we have the ability to travel very quickly a very large distance. So if we head back to my workshop, that's where I've moved all the spare bits and bobs to, and overall it went okay. It took forever to do. I should have foreseen that it would take a long time to do. It's a relatively big build project. Especially for somebody like me that doesn't spend a massive amount of time doing big builds normally. But back in the workshop and in the warehouse here, you can see that we had some cobbled deep slate left over, but I did take extra. I took spare. I took probably about 10 stacks spare, so there we go on that front. I took way too many end rods, but we had only just enough heavy-weighted pressure plates, plenty of chains as well, and all of the ice apart from that 41 was used up, and all of the glass was used up as well. And we're going to need a little bit more glass, but that won't be too much of a problem. It just means that we've got to get the sand duper going for a little while and smelt it up, and I'll put the roof on. So hopefully I'll show you that sometime soon. We'll use that tunnel sometime soon, and maybe we'll dig the other tunnels sometime soon as well. But that's going to be all for today. A relatively straightforward project, all completed nicely in one episode. Nearly. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, take care, and for now, goodbye.